Hey, welcome to Learning Bee. Today we will study requirement lifecycle management. So first let's try to understand what is requirement. Requirement is nothing but the need of your client. Now there will be three types of need. First, it will be a completely new requirement. Second, it will be an enhancement to the existing solution. And third, it will be a problem solving solution. Let's take an example of this type of needs. A completely new requirement will be like your client wants to build a completely new application. Enhancement to the existing solution need will be like your client wants to add some add on features to the existing application to compete the market. The problem solving solution need will be like your clients want you to solve some technical issues which they are facing into their current application. So, the definition of a requirement is simply a statement provided by your stakeholder, client, or customer about what they believe they need in order to solve a particular business problem or respond to a specific business need. Now, let's try to understand the requirement gathering techniques. Following are the different techniques used to gather requirements. First is brainstorming technique. Second is document analysis. Third one is focus group. Fourth one is interface analysis. Fifth one is interview. Sixth one is observation. Seventh one is requirement workshop. Eighth one is prototype. And the last one is reverse engineering. To gather requirements, we need to follow following process. First, we need to capture high level requirements. Then we need to enhance the captured requirements. Then perform the interface analysis. After that, we need to brainstorm all the requirements. Once we are done with it, we need to make a proper documentation and prototyping. Then we need to review prepared documents and prototype. We need to make a changes if any, review the changes, and finally need to take a sign off from clients for the requirements. Once we gathered and validate all the requirements, it is necessary to prioritize all the requirements. Requirement prioritization is used for finding which requirements to be included in certain release. Requirements are also prioritized to minimize the risk during development so that most important or high risk requirements are implemented first. Requirements can be categorized into the following three types. First, high level requirement, which is must have requirement, medium level requirement, which is good to have requirement, low level requirement is can do without requirement. Now let's try to understand requirement lifecycle management. In earlier video, we have seen software development lifecycle. Now let's try to understand the difference between the software development lifecycle and requirement development lifecycle. SDLC talks about the software development starting from its concept till the deployment and the software become useful to its end user. Requirement lifecycle is very vast. It is beyond deployment. Requirement lifecycle starts when you start talking with your client, customer, or stakeholders. But after implementation of requirement, it doesn't mean that the requirement ends because there will be changes comes in. So the requirement lifecycle will only ends when requirement is retired. It is ongoing activity and does not end with the implementation. According to Babok Guide, following are the series of tasks involved in requirement lifecycle management. Very first task is maintain. To keep all the requirements accurate, clear, and updated, it needs to be maintained. The second one is trace. To check the value and capability of requirement, it is necessary to trace it. Third one is prioritize. Once the tracing has been done, the requirement should prioritize. Means we can say that the prioritization of requirement focuses on the ranking of requirement. As a business analyst, you should know the relevant stakeholder who can participate in the prioritization process. As a business analyst, you need to know what factors form a priority. So you need to think of benefit, cost, risk, and dependency. Make sure that the key stakeholders have to understand and agree with these factors. Next one is assess. Whenever there is a change into the requirement, it has to assess. It is all about evaluation of the implication of a proposed change. Assess task make sure that the change impact is known and well understood by stakeholder. As a business analyst, you have to analysis about how will this change in requirement after the business value, what will be the impact on time, what will be the impact on budget. Another task is approve. If there is any change in the requirement, then as a business analyst, you need to get approvals on requirements. To take approvals, you should know the role of stakeholders and their authority level. I hope this video helps you to understand about what is requirement, what are the different types of requirement, the techniques and process you need to follow to gather the requirement lifecycle management. If you really like this video, hit the like button, share your thoughts and comments, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notification of our latest video. Thank you. Take care, keep learning, and stay connected.